Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
A Redford lawmaker learns her fate following her arrest for drunk driving earlier this year. State Representative Mary Cavanagh faced a judge a short time ago to be sentenced for driving drunk back in February. Let's get out live to Sean Lay, who has more on the case and Cavanagh's sentencing. Sean?
Great to see you this afternoon, Jason. Good afternoon, everyone. We're here at District Court in Livonia. Inside, right through the doors, there is Representative Mary Cavanagh. Her attorney says she does not want to answer questions from us, the media, but she did address the judge a short time ago. She came here, her attorney says, not knowing whether or not she would get some jail time for her second drunk driving offense. She did not get any jail time, but she is entering into a rather vigorous program. Let's take you right inside court. We're talking about Mary Cavanagh. She's only 30 years old. She's a Democrat and represents Michigan's 10th district. That includes parts of Wayne, Redford Township, also Detroit. She pled guilty to operating while intoxicated, and in court today, this is sobriety court, she has entered into a 24-month program and attend a 12-step meeting every day for about 90 days. She is submitting to regular drug and alcohol testing, and she will be on probation and has to finish up all of these different programs. She also told the judge she is in Alcoholics Anonymous. Again, this stems back from a February 25th incident early in the morning around 2 a.m. driving on two flat tires and swerving. A Livonia police officer stopped her and arrested her for drunk driving. She addressed the issue to the judge a short time ago.
Ms. Cavanagh, would you like to say anything?
I would. I just wanted to apologize to the court, to the community, and also myself of my decisions that night. But I am looking forward to using this to become a better person. And I am seeing that there is another life, and it's sober life. And I am very much looking forward to that, and even the opportunity to be granted into sobriety court.
Now back here live, Todd Perkins is the attorney for Representative Cavanagh. He says she taking ownership of this inside court is taking accountability and responsibility for it. We asked why she's not answering questions outside. We also asked if she is going to resign her seat in Lansing. Todd Perkins says her attorney says no, she would not be resigning, moving forward now after getting probation. Jason, back to you.
Sean, thanks so much for that report. Detroit police are investigating a double shooting on the city's west side. We're told a man and woman were both shot on Apolline near the lodge. Right now, the woman is in critical condition and the man is stable. Police say they have one person in custody. Time now to get a check on the weather. And for that, Brando, we are seeing some, well, hang-about rain, right?
It's the little rain that could kind of thing. It just won't seem to stop as we take a live look. I'm going to back up and give you some temperatures here. It's in the 40s to 50s where we have been stuck all day, and it is only a few degrees cooler than we were this time yesterday. We've got these northeast winds trying to drive the rain away and drive dry air into the rain, but it also feels a little bit cooler. Back to Storm Tracker 4, light dark green is still just light moderate rain. As we look a little farther out, you see the cutoff line south of I-69 is where the rain is. So our north zone is drier and will be through the day. So showers around for the next several hours. But then we get into some dry slots and temps into the lower 60s, Jason. Unfortunately, with the rain and clouds, it's as good as it gets, but much better for moms this weekend.
Advocates on both sides of the abortion debate are grappling with what's next if the Supreme Court eventually does overturn Roe v. Wade. NBC's Morgan Chesky has the latest from Texas, a state that's already home to one of the nation's most restrictive abortion laws.
Chief Justice John Roberts speaking out about that draft opinion, blasting the unprecedented leak as, quote, absolutely appalling, according to the Washington Post, and vowing it will not affect the court's work. But across the country, states and activists on both sides are getting ready. Texas is at the epicenter of the abortion rights debate. It's one of 13 states with so-called trigger laws that would ban abortion with exceptions for the health of the mother if Roe is overturned. Democrat Beto O'Rourke, looking to unseat Republican Greg Abbott as Texas governor, is seizing on the law Abbott signed last year.
This is not about life. This is about control. This is about power. This is about controlling the lives of the women of Texas and taking power away from them.
Abbott's focusing on the leaked draft Supreme Court opinion itself, urging the court to issue it without delay.
I think the majority opinion in this case must be issued this week to show that the United States Supreme Court will not be intimidated.
Louisiana also would outlaw abortion if Roe is overturned, and its legislator is going further, advancing a bill that would criminalize the procedure, meaning abortion providers and mothers could be charged with homicide. Bradley Pierce helped write the bill.
We believe that abortion is cruel, and it's the taking of an innocent life, and we should make that illegal. And there shouldn't be some exception for mothers.
Connecticut's governor signing a sweeping bill into law, offering expanded access to abortion and new protections to providers and patients, including those from out of state. First Lady Jill Biden, in an interview airing this weekend on MSNBC, urging abortion rights advocates to step up efforts in their states.
The election of the president matters because he's the one who puts the justices on the court. Our state legislators are going to matter, too. So people have to get involved.
Morgan Chesky, NBC News.
All eyes are on Wall Street today, hoping for a rebound after a disastrous Thursday. You're getting a live look right now at the big board in New York, still in red numbers, down about 150 points. This comes as the market sees its worst day of trading since 2020 yesterday. Rising inflation and proposed higher interest rates fueled the poor performance. We will be continuing to watch the market throughout the day. The FDA says it's putting strict limits on the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine. U.S. regulators say the J&J jab should only be given to adults who can't get one of the other ones. The FDA says it's restricting the vaccine because regulators took another look at data on the risk of life-threatening blood clots. For months, regulators have been recommending people get the Pfizer or Moderna shots instead of Johnson & Johnson.